Welcome back to our 100 days in Minecraft Mining Dimensions world. So we are going to cut off from our forest empire over by spawn, and we are going to focus a little bit on this Aqua empire over here. And this is going to be a secondary series where we build a little bit different of a kingdom over here, based more around the water. So it's going to have some more blues, some more greens, that kind of colors. Going to be building quite a bit less wood, kind of thing. So we have just the basics to get through today. Crafting up our original supplies. And getting ready to go. I have a super cool base planned for this one. But gotta get through the basics of the first couple of days, get us back up to where we are supposed to be. So basically, once again, this is just the intro again. Getting some stone. And we've got to go after some lambs. Guess I can't say lambs. Not lambs, they're sheep. Drop a chest on over here. So around here somewhere is a blue shulker box. However, until we have our base completed, the main part of our base is absolutely completed, we cannot touch anything that is in the shulker box. So that is this one. So we've still got to go through the usual gathering of resources and all of that kind of thing. So let's go. The base is marked, and I think we have wood. Gathered a little bit of resources. We went ahead and collected up that wool, and we've made our bed. So rather than keep it white, we are going to go ahead and make a black bed. I usually prefer a blue bed, but we are not in the right biome for that. So that being done, go ahead and craft up some chests, put some stuff away, and gather some more resources. So there's that chest, and then this chest here. That's right. So let's put food in this chest. Go ahead and put rocks and miscellaneous items in this chest, and we'll go ahead and put our wood in this chest. Go. Okay. And with that, we've gathered up a lot of the ores in the area, so let's go ahead and smelt some of this up so we can get some of those other ores with an iron pickaxe. So let's go ahead and craft up a furnace. We are going to set it on down done. It's set up. I don't have any iron ore quite yet though, so we are going to still have to hunt down some of that. But we can go ahead and make some torches, and we can start lighting up some of these caves and see if they have any iron ore around here. And get moving on our next item. So we've got a bit of a cave here. And drop one there. Now we are being careful, somewhat careful. I am only in leather armor. So comes out on over. Too bad. Back over here. I know there's a couple more over here. It's just a matter of finding them through the trees. Get this go ahead and wrapped up. And after some exploring, here we are. So this is in double time. I've found some iron. I'm gonna take both of those, get up and see what else is over here. It looks like we have a small little cave system. Sure, cave system would be actually what we would call this. It's more to be a still an above ground ravine, but a ravine nonetheless. So we won't do too much exploring on that side real quick. Oh, big drop. However, there is some iron ore on over here, and so we will be careful and work our way down. Work our way back on up. We are going to go ahead and ignore that copper for the moment. And there we go. Got a couple more pieces of iron. Got enough. Let's go ahead and head on back to base. Drop our furnace and our iron. And now with 3 pieces of iron smelted on up, or in the process of smelting up, we can make an iron pickaxe, and we can go about smelting up some of the ores around. Done. Gotten a few of the gems that are very obviously lying around. It is time that we start working on that. So we've got a blue shulker box around here somewhere, and it's got a couple of cool things in it. But we can't activate that, or we can't use that shulker box until we have our base done. So something to motivate me to get our base done pretty quick. It does mean that we are going to a build palette that we won't be using most of the rest of this build, which means eventually most of the build palette that we use will be replaced with other blocks. So if it doesn't look the best, that's why I went more for shape and style when designing this one than actual blocks we're gonna use because we're gonna have to do some work, some farms before we get to blocks that I am looking to around here. I have to find some diamonds, get to that nether, stuff like that. Get done. So I have a little bit of a level off here. Doing that, and I do need a little bit of a level. So we are going to go ahead and put our chest down this hill. So we are not building this side of the hill as much. So I won't have to keep moving them during the build process. Being said, let's go ahead and drop stuff into chests. Go explore a little bit, because we do need to figure out what is around us. Not all resources we do have easy access to before we move to a bit further. Let's go ahead and grab these ores, and then we will get to some exploring. with a lot of our landscaping done, it is now time to go exploring. If I check my map, you can begin to see the slightest bit of a village over here. So, we are gonna go see what we can get from that village. Looks like it's pretty cool. We've got some good landscape here. I'm not gonna say we're surrounding an ocean per se, but there is a rather large body of water over here, which is why I decided to put our Aqua Empire over here. That, and it's what sits in the very center that really caught my attention. We'll see that a little bit later. But I did scope out this area along with the desert area that we will be building in eventually. But I have been debating about how to do that, the palette and all of that. So I haven't quite decided yet, which is why we are not stopping that one yet. But the modded did just come out a couple of days ago, and so check that one out. That's just going to be sort of a little bit of a break for me when I need to do something else, explore some more mods, a little bit more fun. I'm gonna do some goofy things over there. Do some themes, builds, and that kind of stuff. May not have gotten to them yet, but I am gonna also try and get the dragon fight done pretty quick and just get some storyline things out of the way before we jump into some mega builds. So let's make sure having this glitchy screen. So let's check a couple of things real quick. See if that fixed it. I have been having a little bit of problems with my recording software, so we are going to have to go through and fix that at some point. And we have a dark oak spruce? No, it's a dark oak village. So that's nice. You can pretty much get some good loot over here. And that means that we can definitely use some dark oak. I like using the dark oak, the darker color you can use for a lot of different things. So, and it goes really well with the blue, hence the soul lanterns, and the green that I want to use later on. Yes, we will eventually start using some more warped stems and that kind of stuff instead, but it works for now. We are going to go ahead and pick up any of the chests that we come across. I do have plans on a rather large storage section of our base, so that we don't run into the same problems that we've been running into with the other base. But probably with the way the house was made, and that is that. But let's get started. And with that, we are just about done with this village. We have looted pretty much all of it. There is a couple of things I want to do, but we can come back and do that at a later time. What I'm interested in now is this boat, and that is still a data pack that is making some of that. I do believe this is Explore the World. I'm not 100% sure. It could be one of the other ones. But that is this one, and it does have a villager on over here. So we are going to go ahead and snap this villager, and we are going to take them back with us. Ooh, an enchanted book. I need to come back and make sure I do that. We are going to go ahead and, well, we're going to teleport back home real quick, empty our inventory so we can make sure we grab that stuff. And then we are going to go ahead and bring that villager back home, and we are going to find a second one eventually. And we are going to go ahead and start our villager farm pretty early over here. I want a full trading hall eventually. Just because we aren't going to be able to, with the format I want to do over here, we can't do a lot of our farms above ground. Or fairly obvious. And so a lot of that is going to have to be done underground and either underground or out of sight, underwater, that kind of thing. It is the Aqua Empire, so getting some villagers off the bat will allow us to be able to farm some resources without doing a ton of mining and other things. So collect all of these barrels on up. There's a good amount of loot in them. That fills up half of my inventory all the way back up again. Let's go ahead and get this villager into the boat, and away we go! On that note, I am going to go ahead and say thank you for watching. And if you watch the water, if you have not seen it already, you should be able to see the reason why. It's actually coming up on the left-hand side of the screen. Why we are building over here. And I will just say that that is not the only one. That is one of 7, and I am not joking there, 7 in this area. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you on another Minecraft day. Have a great and wonderful time. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe.